So just coming out of Applecross. A couple of other motorcyclists ahead of me. Yep, we're definite single track road. Absolutely amazing again. And some deer in the park there. But yeah, look at these views, and they're coming across a house in a minute. Just feels like in the middle of nowhere. They always stand out, don't they, these really nice white houses against the skyline though. Pay attention to where I'm going. Yeah, these wonderful white houses just stand out, and yeah, nice 3-storey building, that one, beautiful. And at last picking up a bit of speed again. The view across the sky, and you see some great things on these trips. Just as I was coming along the coast there, there's a submarine going into port, and you don't see that very often, I'm sure. Maybe you do up here, but I certainly don't. Absolutely just amazing. Just think of a machine like that, and get a glimpse of it coming in. Absolutely fantastic. Just, yeah, see things you just don't expect on trips like these. What, 13 degrees again. Absolutely lovely. Look at this. The view across the sky there. I think I was on that other side this morning to Portree. That was a road and a half. But this ain't bad either. Got a bit of in my world, it's got a bit of Portland about it. These big rock formations, obviously very totally different, but it's always nice to have something that just reminds you of home. But yeah, absolutely wonderful, wonderful road again. Scotland just keeps giving. I know this is the wow side from what people have said as well. You know, it's Western Isles, and considering the forecast this morning was a bit of sunshine maybe till 10, then just cloud. Yeah, let's not judge of weather forecast. Let's just go with what you find. Stunning. Okay, pretty good views. Quite an amazing road, this single track from Applecross. It's up and down, left and right, gravel in the middle, poles to the left, cars coming at you like this. Bit of everything really. Certainly, yeah, glad I haven't done loads of miles today. It's actually quite tiring. Hey, the sun's out. One of the things that is fantastic is there are lots and lots of car passing places. Some of these feels like you come to the edge, you feel like you're going off and do a bit of skiing or something. I prefer going down and going up. Difficult to know really. It's much easier when you can see where you're going, and you can see that gravel right in the just as you get to the bend. It's I think that's the third of those trucks I've seen. Bloody hell, that was close. Generally they're not for stopping, those vehicles. I don't blame them because they're great big huge things. So another amazing glen on my way out of Torridon. Quite interesting, a minute ago I just went over a cattle grid, well, and it said cattle grid. It wasn't. There was no grid, there was no cattle. It was just stones. So even though you're expecting it, well, not you're expecting stones, you're like suddenly hitting the beach at about 25 miles an hour. Yeah, just keep everything straight is the was my motto. And it went straight, thank God. Again, it's another one of these days actually when, okay, I've done a little bit more because I think my mileage just said when I was coming from Broadford to my digs near Ullapool that it said something like 133 miles, 3.5 hours. Fine. So I went up to Portree, little extension, and then I've just done the Breckenbar Pass, and would you believe it, I set off at I don't know, 20 to 10. It's now 10 past 4. I've still got something like 80 miles to go. But there you go, that's the tip. As if other people haven't tipped you before, give yourself bags of time, because you stop, you take photographs, and of course you see like-minded people on motorcycles who you have a chat to, where they're going, where they've been, what's the bike like, you know, the sort of stuff. And before you know it, 3 hours turns into 7. Not that I'm complaining, it's a bit cloudy here at the moment, but it's not cold. Scenery's still A star. Just navigating these single track roads, and after earlier I think in the day thinking I hadn't been on one of these, the moment I almost felt like I said that, well certainly the moment I got to the Breckenbar Pass, it was I've been on single track roads ever since actually. And so they're a bit slower and not much windier than you think. And then there's lots of, you've got to be really careful. It's the gravel that you've got to be careful of, because sometimes it's in the middle, sometimes it's the odd stone that's, you know, just right in your path on the corner. just got to be on your guard really, which is why, you know, my sort of tip is just, yeah, have a few stops, get a drink inside you, refresh yourself. Don't just keep going and going and going, because it's easy to just lose a little bit of concentration. Yes, another stunning road. Enjoying the ride. I'm down at my map, so I'm now on my way to a place called Gairloch. There you go, I almost did a bit of Scottish in there. And this road is an absolute treat. After some single tracks, which were, yeah, I'm not going to deny, they're hard work. It's nice to be cruising along at 60 again. Even though there are a few bumps on this bit of road, it's absolutely lovely just to see through the trees. See the lock on the side. This is a beaut of a road. Saying before, it's when the bends come, they're just uniform, so you just get the bike in there and round you go. Like this bit here, you just got to sit back and relax. Nothing in front, nothing behind, nothing, you're on your own. Majestic view of another mountain in the background there. Opens out, it's very nice. Also, like I say, I don't know, again I've said it before, but generally the surface of the road's good, so you also know as you go into these corners that the bike just sort of sticks in there. There's no drain covers to suddenly watch out for. You can just ease off and get into the corner like this and swing it round. Beautiful. Look at that. Even Valentino Rossi wouldn't have done that better. Sorry, he might have got his knee down, but he would have been breaking the speed limit, and that's not on. That man doesn't know what he's missing. It always feels when you're sort of cruising along at this speed, you always feel like you're making some proper progress. I think it was something like, go back about 10 minutes ago for me, but it was about 75 miles to Ullapool. Thinking, oh, am I going to be clock watching a bit here? But it's always nice when you're doing this, just getting on with it, and without missing the scenery, of course. So that's what I've come for, the roads and the scenery. Then some food. What else? And a bit of a chit chat as well. And yep, sun keeps on giving today. Just when you're thinking, do you know what? That clouds beat it. Oh no, no. You stay on this west coast. Sun just keeps on coming out.